Okay, I just realized. Okay, let's try that again. Well, I guess technical difficulties are still happening. It's not my day. Okay, what is up with that? I'm back, part 2. Not so fun Friday. Let's see if this is working. So if you're there, then please do say hello. I had to restart everything, so that's why it took me another second there. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're back. So technical difficulties. Love technology. Okay, just to recap, we created a card that cases the card from the virtual card retreat, which was card number 15. We're not doing cards in order, but this was one of the cards we did last night. And I decided to case it today because I wanted to show it off. So we have a flip flop in there with a bunch of gems and everything. And then we have this flower, but I think this one needs to move over. I feel like we're dominating too much on the one side. So if you're joining me for the first time, please feel free to like, share, and comment. If you are here the second time, my apologies, say hello again, or just let me know, or laugh along with me. Feel free to add in an emoji that laughs along with me. Okay, so I just fixed that, and then we have our sentiment. I didn't bother tapering it. We can I? Or, yeah, technically I can, but I feel like I shouldn't. I'm going to leave it as is. I could have tapered that end so that it matches the embossed end we did here, but we'll leave it. We've had enough difficulty that I probably just end up making it worse. Okay. So I'm going to take my embellishment here and pop this on top of that flower because it's a little high. And then we'll make sure everything is even Steven. And then I'm going to move. I can see this one. So we'll move that over underneath a bit. And then I'm going to move this one under the gold flower, if I can. Because I just realized it's white, it's not clear. So you can see it through on the other side. Okay. We're fixed, I think. I think we're fixed. Okay, we're fixed definitely technically, so I apologize for that and for losing you there. That was a little crazy. And then I'm just going to clean this up for a sec here. Okay, now that's our card front. And then as I lost connection, I figured we needed some embellishments on there. And so we're going to add some of this pink on there. So this is from the Muted Palette Dots. And where is my ticket picture? There it is. And then we're just going to add a few of these on there. So I feel like, it could use just a bit more bling. I mean, it's fine as is because you have all this shaker. But we can add bling, so why not? So I'm going to add a couple up there, I think. Or even one or two. Maybe one there. And then could add one onto the pouch even. Maybe here. Onto that piece. And then I'll add one over here on the pouch. In the corner. There we go. A little subtle, but adds a little punch to it. Okay, so then now we just need our our card base first. I'm going to take our card base. And then we're gonna add this to the front. So one thing Melody did in the video, and I, tend to not do it, is she puts it right onto the card base rather than the base itself, the layer, and then lays it on top. So then you're not moving the glue, you're technically moving your piece there. And it should fit. Yes, it does. I'm just gonna burnish that a bit more. Don't feel quite flat. And there's our card. Love it. Okay, so then we had extra strips. So we're just gonna take those extra strips. I apologize for having to come back a second time. Now I gotta figure out how to splice this video to put it onto YouTube. Or do I just leave it as part 1, part 2? Because I'm just not that tech savvy. So this piece, because I have an extra, is gonna go here. And this is something that Sarah did too, to the inside of the card, because you got to decorate the inside of the card every single time. So I just stuck a small bead there. And then this is obviously longer. And then I'm going to make sure it's flush. Yep. Push that down. Okay, and then we're just gonna cut it. Hello, Shell, thanks for coming back. It's a very pretty card. Like, if you win the draw, it looks so different in person. So different. Okay, and then, what else do we have? The envelope. We decorated an envelope. So, we're just gonna grab this. And then I had a big piece of leftover. So we're just going to add that here to the top because it was there. So I'm just going to flip that for a second here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive along the top. I'm going to butt it against that line. The reason I didn't put it completely shut is because I just want to make sure that I don't get glue anywhere else. Now I use liquid glue, so now I can use this. Oops, see? I can use this to help me line up my leftover strip. Da, 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 da. And then we're gonna trim this down. Yeah, must be the cold. Let's blame it on the cold weather. So, sorry, I was supposed to use my regular scissors, not my, my glue scissors, not my regular, because I don't want to get glue all over it. Actually, it's kind of, looks like it's a little bent. Huh, okay, sidebar. So there is our piece. So then that's sitting there on the top of the card because I had it as scrap and I didn't want to waste it. And then we can take one of these, I think, and put that in the middle. So then that's where the address will go. Just add a little more bling. So I'm going to use a couple mini glue dots so that the glue isn't showing through the vellum. And we could also add that here. Oh, let's add that here. And then I'll put a different one on the front. I'll put a different one on the front. Okay, what else is in here? Oh, yeah. There is these little guys. So this can go here. And that's where I'll add you can add the address there. Just checking to see what other options we have. Or we could use that little flare thingy that I tried to use earlier. That's another option. But I think I like this one. I think we're good. Like, there's this one, is what I was trying to say. There's also this, which you could also add right there. And then put that. But I think that's too big. My writing is never that big. But I like this piece. I'm going to add one dot there. one dot here just because it's the front and I don't want it to fall off. I'm just using my grid line, grid paper to kind of figure out where that center is. And then I can write your address. You can write the address there. Okay. We're finally done. Oh my. It's a great morning. What a way to start the morning. And I gotta repack. Okay, so this was our original. And so we decorated, oh, sorry, this one. So this is what we made in class last night at the retreat. Pull that up, move this out of the way so you can see everything. Okay. And then we just took that last strip there, and then we had a 1/2-inch strip that went on the inside. And then this is the one we made today, which is very similar, but not, because we used the ephemera packs, whereas here we use die cutting. We had a bunch of dies that were cut, and here we use ephemera packs. So I wanted to use pink instead of the crumb cake, which came from the Lovely and Beautiful Designer Series paper. And in the suite also came the ephemera pack, and that ephemera pack is called, what is it called again? Oh, I had it here. I had it sitting here. I don't know. Okay. Oh, there it is. But I don't have the case. Oh, there it is. Beautifully adorned ephemera pack. So that comes with the suite. And then likewise, we had that extra strip. So I just stuck that extra strip there with a piece of ephemera in the center. And then added a little piece there so you can write the address. And then that's what goes with this one. So there's my comparison of casing from the virtual card retreat. So you can still get the virtual card retreat. Just choose me as your demonstrator. It's $225, but you also get you'll get $18 in bonus day coupons, right? $6 for every 60. And then you'll get 10% in Stampin' Rewards, which is $22.50, if I did my math right. So that's not a bad deal. So you get 22 plus 18, that's $40 back. And so really you're only paying $180 for your retreat kit. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope your Friday has started off better than mine, and that the rest of the day goes well for you. I won't be back this weekend because I will be, again, like I say, cropping all weekend. I'm deep into it, including Sunday. So we will see you again on Monday. Don't forget to like, share, and comment so that you can win these cards along with what we made Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So have a great weekend. Stay warm wherever you are, and enjoy stamping this weekend. Goodbye and happy stamping.